But what I'm saying is, why are you paying her rent and her
because she lost her job and she's behind on the rent, and she stays with and she has my son, and I'm gonna make sure he's straight. I'm not gonna have my son out on the street.
I'm not saying he's gonna be on the street. If she knew how to take care of y'all's kid, then he wouldn't be on the street.
Yeah, but it takes two people to take care of a kid.
I realize that, but this is like cutting into us, and I'm really not feeling this.
You're not feeling me taking care of my son, basically.
No, you're taking care of your son, but why don't you bring your son to your house so she could pay her own rent?
Because she's the one that has custody of him, and she's the one that's been taking care of him all this time.
Well, then now y'all need to find a way to split custody or something, because it's cutting into us, and I don't like it.
When it cut into us more, if he was actually staying with me. Exactly.
All right, guys, comment down below what you would do in this situation, whether you're a father or you're somebody who's dating a man with a child. Would you take custody? I will say this: if they're worried about money, having that kid more than what they already have, maybe they have weekends and that's it, you're going to obviously take on some additional expense. So mom lost her job. It's a temporary situation, but if he's paying child support and her rent, most rent for 2 bedrooms, $1,800 to $3,000, depending on where you live. That's a lot of money to pay. You don't know how long you'll be paying that rent money. I'm guessing he's under the assumption that she'll be working soon. But I will say, not only will taking your child cut into your quote unquote money that you and your girlfriend have together, but obviously you're gonna have to spend time taking that child to school, picking them up from school. You're gonna have to feed that child. So yes, your expenses will definitely go up. But at the end of the day, you're dad. So you got to be willing to step up, take on some additional custody. It might be temporary, but you got to be available for your child. So I think the best case scenario is you take that child, and when mom gets back in a better position, you can split custody, or you can go back to your current arrangement.
You're signing these papers.
This is her decision to get divorced, so why should I pay for her daughter that's not mine biologically?
Okay.
Yeah, I took care of her.
Give us 15 and we'll figure this out.
You just throwing away 7 years of being in your daughter's life.
You're throwing away 7 years.
You raised her.
This was your idea, not mine.
Raised
This
together.
was your idea, not mine. Was it not your idea to get divorced?
We're not getting anywhere. Let's just take 15 minutes to cool off.
How you don't want to take care of Charlotte?
Yo, you being unprofessional.
How you
man.
don't want to help me take care of
You're
Charlotte?
very unprofessional.
So what am I supposed to
Fuck
tell
your
Charlotte?
lawyer.
So what am I supposed to tell her?
Man,
You just
quit
walking
on
out
that
of
at
her
me.
life completely.
Yes, I am.
That's fucked up.
I'm closing this chapter in my life. You want a divorce? I'm closing the chapter on you and Charlotte. I'm not
You
taking care
never
of either
wanted
one of
why
y'all.
I wanted the divorce. You never asked me why I wanted the divorce.
Okay, you got a
You don't think
divorce.
it's something that you did wrong?
No, I ain't do nothing wrong.
Women
That's
don't
why I'm
want
not
a divorce
taking
for
care
no
of you and
reason.
Charlotte. I ain't nothing wrong. You just walking away because you probably got a dude. You probably got a dude or something. I don't know what's going
If
on.
I had a dude, I wouldn't be asking you for no.
But check this out. I'm not about to take care of you. Meet somebody else. He gonna do the same thing that I was doing. Come in there and play dad for your daughter. Play daddy like I've been playing daddy for all these years. And then I'm not about to pay for stuff. And then she gets stuff from two.
See, that's the risk you take when you decide to become a stepdad. Here's the thing. I don't think child support by estoppel exists in every state, but some states actually do allow child support by estoppel, meaning that, you know, you were in the picture, and so now that you're leaving, they see you as the father, and so you are now responsible for that child. Now, I have seen guys do things like adopt their stepchildren and then get divorced from their wife, whether it's mom's fault or their fault. Then they're responsible for that child because it's their child. They took the duties away from the deadbeat dad, and then now you're the real dad, and then mom's like, hey, I want a divorce, and then you're responsible for that child. That's crazy to me. I'm not saying I would never be a step parent, but that's the risk you take when you become a step parent. But tell me what you think about this last video. Do you agree with child support by estoppel, or do you agree with men having to pay for child support for a child that's biologically not theirs because they were married to the mom and they decided to adopt the child?